Hey y'all. Okay, so obviously y'all can see it's really hard to even go on in there and yes, I get mad. Every time I see a cop, I do. I get mad. Even though I've gone through all this stuff and stuff like that, it just totally changed everything when I met the Eastern Stars lady, you know? I mean, seriously. And I'll get on the stand and say that she said it. If someone didn't get a job and they were qualified to be a cop, put me on the stand, and they didn't get the job, it was in your family, put me on the stand, because I'll say what that lady said. Seriously, you know? You think she'll admit it? So, anyways, so I don't want to talk bad about people. I don't, and my family. I don't want to talk bad about my family and people. You know, I really don't. But truth is truth, and you can't change it. And like I said before, I want you to believe me because it's truth, but then it's like I don't care if you don't believe me because it's truth, you know? But of course, you know what I've gone through, and then so it's like now here later on in life, well, y'all can see what's going on, you know? I mean, I'm supposed to be quiet because people in position of power here in my town didn't really do me very good. I had no justice and I'm supposed to be quiet about it. It's all right. I mean, I know God, and I know God sees all. So that gives me a lot of comfort. But you know, like people are like so unhappy. People are really unhappy. Last week, talking to my sister or whatever, and I was like, "Be glad you have a job," you know, and and I finally just told her, I said, if you Christians realize our reward is not here, then maybe you would start to believe it, you know? See, that's why I'm trying to say, like a couple of years ago when I started looking into things, someone was like, well, you know, if Jesus comes back, he comes back. We shouldn't worry about tomorrow or whatever. But the way I was looking at it, if Jesus is coming back, wouldn't you want to know truth of your own country or you know other countries or what your people in your country might have done to other people in other countries or however it went. And let me tell y'all something. My dad is on I think it's ancestry.com. My dad's 75 years old. He's like, oh, it's gone back to late 1800s. Well, so these people are on ancestry.com and we're not going to find out if we came here as slaves or not? Seriously. And yeah, a lot of people probably get picked on in high school. Oh, your family had us as slaves. I had to deal with that, you know? And I was like, well, my grandmother picked cotton with her 12 other brothers and sisters. So they picked cotton and went to bed hungry at night. They did, as far as we know, the other grandfather or whatever. Maybe all four of them did, you know. And I'm the so that's what I told that young girl in junior high school. I was like, well, my grandmother went and did that. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, you know. So I'm the least racist person there ever would be, but you know, whatever. So I would think it's funny if someone thought I was racist. You know, I just think it's funny because it's us versus them, no matter how it goes, you know. But anyways, I don't know if I was going to go all there with that, but I wanted to point out that obviously it's hard for me to even get out, even go on in there, and people are very unhappy. Telling my sister about that, you know, um, and you yeah, and wanted to point that out, because you know I see things on Facebook, and I'm like, I want to tell someone so bad, I want to say this, and but I don't know how people take things. Just like I said on the other thing, I wanted to tell that person, yeah, I understand what you're trying to say, but the point is, I'm the only, you know, feel like I'm the only one. Like everybody wants to live their life, you know. Um, but how? How can you like live a life if you're worried about other people's safety? When you know that they just let crimes go. Certain crimes go. And then they interrogate people that's the victim even before it even when it goes into court or whatever, you know? But, okay. I don't know if I was going to go all over like that with this or whatever, because I wanted to point out that it's kind of obvious that it's even hard to live a life, you know? And point out that people are just unhappy and all that. And they're not getting fulfillment in their job, you know. They probably feel like they're working too hard for the money and or not enough money, however it goes. But like I said, I'm still trying to figure out something. It's going to be a pretty interesting story when I speak about it, about what I had remembered watching a while back, because, like I said, it really put my mind in a different perspective about something. And just to say all that really quick, yeah, last few days, well, it's always been kind of rough, but after, you know, other things and stuff, other weird things. But everything will be all right. I could say that, but anyways, all right. Well, I'll see y'all soon. God bless.